welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting off by applying a foundation just so we have a nice base for the rest of the makeup. I'm now going in with a white concealer just to brighten up certain parts of my face. I'm really focusing on the upper lip because that is what will make us look like an actual cat. To begin the shape of the upper lip, I'm blending it out into a circle and blending out the rest of the concealer as well. I'm setting everything pretty heavily with a translucent powder just so the blending is easier in the future. I'm now blending an orange shadow all along the sides of my face, kind of in the place that I would bronze and contour. Of course, you could switch out the orange for a black or a brown or whatever cat color you would like to be. This is just my interpretation of it, but you could totally turn this into a panther or a cheetah or any cat of your choosing. I'm now intensifying some of the bright whites on the upper lip, as well as all the places we put the white concealer just to highlight them even more. I don't want my brows too defined, so I'm just brushing through some orange shadow to give them a little bit of definition but not have them overpower the look. I'm taking that same orange shadow and putting it pretty heavy in my crease. I'm then taking a darker brown and defining the outer corner and winging out the shadow just a tad. I wanted to crisp up that bottom line, so I'm just taking a white shadow and going right under where we put the winged out shadow, as well as packing it on the lid just to give the lid a little bit of brightness. I'm giving myself a pretty big wing here, and I'm dragging some of the liner into the inner corner and blending it out with a brown shadow. I'm beginning to smoke out the bottom lash line with that same orange shadow. I'm putting it on pretty heavily down there just to balance out the lashes we're going to put on in the future. This is probably the most important step of the entire look, and it's the upper lip. This is what really brings the whole look together and makes you look like a cat. I'm taking that orange shadow and mapping out where I want the cheeks to be, and I'm simply darkening it with a darker brown shadow. I'm beginning to create the nose by just drawing two lines down the sides of them with orange, and taking a light brown to blend the lines out, making sure the lines are not too harsh. For the nose, I wanted something a little bit more heart-shaped, so I'm just creating that with a brown shadow to map out where I want it. I'm creating depth by applying some brown shadow just to the base of the nose and dragging that line down the center of the top lip. I'm filling in my top lip with a very terracotta orange liquid lipstick just so the look lasts all day. I'm also feathering that on the bottom lip, but I'm not filling it in completely. I want there to be a little bit of an ombre situation going on there. I'm filling my nose in with the same terracotta shade. I'm adding a cream-colored eyeliner just to the waterline to really open up and brighten the eyes. Applying lily lashes in the style Mykonos just to add some drama. I'm beginning to create some dots by putting down some brown shadow and tapping it out so it's not too intense. And drawing out some whiskers with a light brown eyeshadow, mainly to map out where we're going to apply the white. The white is going right under, and this will really highlight the whiskers. I see a lot of people doing cat looks with black whiskers, but I wanted to change it up and do something a little bit softer and not so intense. I'm adding a little white highlight to the nose, and putting a little bit of gloss on the lower lip to give the look a little bit of dimension and interest. I'm now highlighting the high points of the face with a combination of a champagne and white highlighter. I'm taking some of that white highlighter and going right on top of the white we put down on the whiskers. This will make them really pop and catch the light. It'll look very pretty. And that is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy Halloween! If you recreate this look tonight, please tag me in your looks. I would love to see them. If you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss anything coming up. Follow me on my socials just to stay updated with what's going on with me and my channel. All my links will be in the down bar below. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one.